Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Juice man, cornerback is the hardest position in football, in my opinion. Sure. I don't know where that came from, Juice man. I would keep it. I don't know where that came from, Juice man, but yeah, sure.
You got that.
Yeah, you got that, bro. You got that.
But speaking of draft day, real quick,
Mhm.
the Raiders signed Kirk Cousins, Kirko Chains,
First off, that deal
to
that
a
that he
to a
signed.
crazy deal.
What the fuck is that? What is that deal? 5 years, like
So
$170 million. You're like,
okay,
what the fuck? But then they're like, oh
so
no,
okay,
guys, it's actually a 1 year, $20 million deal. You're like,
right.
how does that even work?
What's hysterical is, let's say they go through with it, this deal could be worth up to $172 million. I'll repeat. If they go through and they do all the club options and all the options, whatever, this deal could be 5 years, $172 million. Mind you, the Raiders are picking a quarterback at 1. Now, whether it's Fernando Mendoza or Ty Simpson, which shouldn't even be a conversation, but now apparently it is, Kirk Cousins is being the backup. Why are we paying a backup over almost 100? I don't know who Kirk Cousins' agent is, but God bless that man. He's worth every penny. Okay.
Kirk,
Hypothetically, it is a 1 year
yeah.
deal, and he will be there for $20 million. But if the Raiders are going to Raider this, because they might, this would be the ultimate Raider move known to man.
The agent and Kirk Cousins have dirt on every NFL team because this is ridiculous. Like, how do we get to this number? How? How do we make it
How
past
do we
1 year?
get to this number? How do we get to this number with Tom Brady in the room? Right? Because even Tom Brady got to be there like, bro, you ain't worth that. And you know you ain't worth that. That's got to be it, right? Like, there's no way. Like, bro, I'm not giving you $172 million. Wait, I'm giving him $172 million? Why? Why would we do that?
No, Tom, you're not understanding. It's actually 1 year, 20 million. My brother.
If.
It says 5 years, 172 on
It's
here. My
172.
brother.
Brother.
What the fuck is going on?
Look. Go ahead.
How did we get here? How did we get here? They have to have dirt. At this point, Kirk Cousins' agents know everything about the Epstein files too, because they have dirt on everything. They know exactly what's going on in fucking the Western world, the modern America. They know exactly everything, geopolitical analysis. I'm telling you, Kirk Cousins' agent could get secrets out of Vladimir Putin. That's how good this guy is, bro. He will swindle the fuck out of you and get every penny out of you and drain you. How the fuck did we go from 1 year, 20 million to 5 years, 172? Also, Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson's just gonna die. Like, what are we talking about? What? At no point should we be discussing Kirk Cousins and $172 million at this stage of his career. He's done it again, chat. I don't know how the fuck he could swindle teams this fucking hard, but he does. What?
Time out. Why am I reading the ESPN article? And this is a quote from Kirk Cousins. This was a quote from Kirk Cousins. Oh, okay. Kubliak first said, ideally you don't want him to start day one. This is talking about Mendoza, right? You love for him to be able to learn behind somebody. That in a perfect world, it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes they have to play from day one, and it's our job as a coach to get them ready to go, right? I think it does help the player, though, if they can sit behind a mature adult and watch how they run the show. Fair, right? That's a fair quote. I don't hate that quote. Kirk Cousins then came out and said, this is hysterical to me. There was a time when Aaron Rodgers got drafted and sat for 3 years. I also think there was a time coaches stuck around and a quarterback learned the system and played the system for the most of his career. The turnover, as both coaches and teammates make it really hard because such a team game, that position requires continuity that you just don't have anymore. If Kirk Cousins is a starting quarterback for the Raiders for 3 years, that's a deplorable franchise. That's a disgraceful franchise. That's a shameful franchise. If Kirk Cousins is the starting quarterback for more than 1 year, when you have Fernando Mendoza on the bench, what are we doing? And, again, maybe it was just fun and games. I can understand if a coach is saying that. Maybe he sits for a year, whatever, maybe he learns. When Kirk Cousins is saying, Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years and he learned, and, that's the way of the times, People got to sit and they, with this turnover and whatever, it's better for him to sit for a couple of years. And there's continuity at a quarterback position. He better not be a quarterback for 3 years. Respectfully. I like Kirk Cousins. I think he's a decent quarterback. He better not be a quarterback for 3 years.
This is the gaslighting they talk about in the Bible. I don't even know if there's gaslighting in the Bible, but this is the gaslighting they're talking about in a holy book somewhere. This is peak gaslighting. Oh, well, guys, come on. You're gonna have to sit him for 3 years, right? I mean, you look at one of the greatest, Aaron Rodgers. Look at Tom Brady. This guy, if Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, he would have never played. I mean, come on. You're gonna need a guy to be in there every day. That's me. No way he's trying to fucking mansplain himself to play for 3 fucking years for the Oakland Raiders. No fucking way he's trying to manipulate a front office to fucking play for 3 years. No fucking way, bro. I can't with this motherfucker, yo. Just give him whatever he wants at this point, bro. Because he's just gonna. I know
Tom Brady is reading that quote and being like, "Brother, I will cut you today." You shut the fuck up.
Excuse me. Well, sometimes you gotta let him sit for 3 years. It's like, brother, you gotta let him sit. You.
You listen. You want to be on the team for 3 years? That's on you. You ain't playing.
That was like when Justin Gaethje said, "Yeah, one of us is gonna get knocked out." One of us.
One of us.
Chat. One of us.
It's one of us.
I don't know about that. That don't work. That don't sound good to me. What the fuck is he on, bro?
Whatever.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years, guys. Come on. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he had to learn.
Guys, come on, guys. Even the goats sit. Yeah. What's wrong with him?
Listen,
he really thinks
it's gonna
like
be
that.
It's gonna be bad enough if they don't. Listen, I have hope as a Jet fan now because apparently Ty Simpson's the best quarterback in this draft. So apparently the Raiders may draft Ty Simpson. If they do that, on top of starting Kirk Cousins for more than 1 year, they don't deserve a franchise anymore. They don't deserve it anymore. I'm sorry. I love the Raiders. They're my dad's favorite team. I'm a pseudo Raider fan. But at this point, what are we doing? That we're drafting Ty Simpson and we're starting Kirk Cousins.
It's deplorable. It's garbage.
Jess, I don't know if you're there, but if you are, imagine getting $172 million for just being here.
I'm hearing you. I hear you. I agree.
Yeah.
Who's giving $2 million? What?
No. Kirk Cousins, right?
Oh yeah, I heard.
107. If all the options go through and they decide to keep him on the team, he's getting first a 1 year, $20 million deal this year. Then he has club options that if they keep exercising them, it could reach 5 years, $172 million.
Is he going to be there for 5 years?
That's on the Raiders.
Yo, what the fuck?
Didn't he sign a crazy contract with Atlanta and he was only there for a year?
He signed a
How much of that got paid?
He signed a 4 year, $180 million fully guaranteed deal with Atlanta.
They still gave that to him even though they cut him early?
I think the fully guaranteed was like 120 $20
or
million.
100 fully guaranteed.
Yeah, it was
He's a good
something
swindler,
fucking
yo.
stupid. I don't know who his agent is, but bro, put him in the fucking Pentagon, bro.
Kirk
They know how
Cousins,
to talk to people.
Put him in the Pentagon.
Kirk
'Cause that's
Cousins'
crazy.
career worth is like $500 million in contract money. Because he signed a 100-year deal with the Vikings, 180 with Atlanta, and now almost 172 with the Raiders.
And remember that Vikings
it all
deal?
goes
That was
through.
the first year. That was a revolutionary deal. Fully guaranteed deal.
Fully
Fully.
guaranteed.
All of it he got.